Hey guys, Jay here. So in this video today, I want to talk about the permanent bonuses that every single character can actually get in the campaign of the game. Some of them are actually very easy to miss out on because, of different issues, and I will get into each one of them. In this video, you are going to have the list of every single permanent bonuses that you can have into your character in the game. So if you find this content helpful, please consider to like and subscribe to the channel. That is the best way that you can support me. And without further ado, let's just get into the actual content. Hope this will be a very short video as well. So first is Act 1. You are going to get these bonuses. You can find these icons on the map. I will go through them every single one of them very quickly. And first of all, you have Kill Baira, 10% cold resistances. It is the Icy Witch in the zone right outside of the town area. And you find her, you kill her, very easy to find. Then you use the quest item that she will guarantee to drop. First time you kill, 10% cold resistant permanent to your character. Second, very important one actually, 30 Spirit. So it is in this area. If you hover over any icon like this one, it will show you the bonuses that you will get on the map, in game obviously, and it will show you the zone that you can do it. So normally just try to basically unlock every single zone, and when you actually get to the zone, you can actually see all the available icons that can be in there. And so yeah, if you see any area on the map that is like a question mark, that means you did not get to that zone yet, and probably you should check it out and see if you missed anything. Anyway, this is going to give you 30 spirit. You are going to required to complete all 4 rituals. So 3 normal and then a special one with a boss. The boss is King of the Mist. You will kill the weak version of him. This is a very weak version of him. You'll kill King of the Mist and he will drop a quest item. You used it, it will give you 30 spirit and then also an additional spirit skill gem, which allow you to get your first spirit skill gem. You normally can get like Hero of Ice, Hero of Ash, Hero of Thunder for attack build, and Summon Raging Spirit for minion builds. Super important one. If you don't need anything, by the way, this spirit gem, you can even sell it on the market. It is going for like a couple of exalt. Actually pretty good because people are looking for low uncut spirit gem. Anyway, super important quest, right? 2 passive point for killing Crowbell. This is very straightforward. You'll find him here. And then passive point as well. 2 points for Una's hut quest. You'll find a quest item in a hut in the Orgrim. I think it is the Orgrim farmland, I do believe. You can always again hover over this icon over here, the icon, and you will see where it is. So yeah, very straightforward. One thing to note, that all the permanent bonuses in the game have like a little plus icon next to the, for example, the skull here. If you compare this one, for example, or this one, you'll see that this have a plus sign next to it, which means it is a permanent bonus that you cannot get anywhere else. All of these do not get permanent bonuses. It can give you like a skill gem guarantee or something like that. That can be very helpful when you are, going through the campaign. But maybe if you are leveling a new character, or you already passed the content and you just want to go back and get the permanent stuff because they are valuable to your character, then you can just check the plus sign here, right? Quick little thing. In Act 1, there is a special thing that you can go underground here. You can go underground in all acts actually, so it will show a different map. But in Act 1, there is a particular bonus that you can get permanent to your character with the underground, and it is going to be 20 maximum life here. You can kill the Candlemass boss in the same area with the final act boss of Act 1, and you will get 20 maximum life for Act 1 normal. So that is going to be Act 1 normal. Act 2, you are going to have a total of 4 bonuses here as well. So the 2 passive points here are quite simple. The first one is kill Kalbala. I do believe it is in Keth. And the second one is find the final letter. And yeah, I don't remember exactly the name of the zone here, but it is here, right? So you can find the final letter is a quest item. You find a corpse. It is going to be marked as green on the map, and you can find it. Click on it. It will drop the final letter. Go back to town. Return the quest. Give you 2 passive bonuses, right? The Kabbalah here is going to drop an item. You used it by right-clicking. You have 2 passive bonuses. And this is a very easy thing to miss, actually. So 10% lightning resistant. It is in this zone over here. If you check on your minimap and you still see this one not gray out, this little icon here, very hard to see actually. If you see this one gray out, that means your character did not get these free 10% lightning rest bonuses. And this applied to Cruel as well. So a total of 20% lightning resistances. It looks exactly the same. So Act 2 Cruel and Act 2 Normal, they all give the exact same thing here. So you will not see me mentioning Act 2 Cruel later. And then another one that is quite unobvious. So this one is actually kind of obvious, but a little bit confusing to actually find the quest item because they are random drop. You will need to find 2 quest relic items. One is from Keth, which is around this area, I believe. And the second one is in the Bone Pit, which is around this area. You will need to just basically kill monster, and they will randomly drop the 2 relics. When you get the 2 relics, you can go into the waypoint of the Titan Valley. So it guaranteed to be near the waypoint of the zone. So if you find the waypoint, you will see an altar to put those 2 relics on. And after you put those on, you actually need to click on one of the 2 relics again in order to select the bonuses. So when you see the little icon on the screen here, you need to see it half glow up. If it is on the yellow and left side here, it is the charm bonuses, so 30% charm charges gain. And if it is on the other side, it is 15% mana flask. So normally in most characters that is not Archmage, I would recommend you to go for charm. But if you go Archmage, maybe if you rely a little bit more on mana flask, then that might be helpful to you. So that is Act 2. This is very hard to see, very hard to miss because the zone is very big and it often is somewhere randomly around the middle of the zone. So if you hug the wall, if you try to find the edge of the map and try to find the next zone, maybe you will miss this one. So again, check out the lightning rest here for both Cruel and Normal. It is very easy to miss. I know people who are like level 90 and they didn't really realize this one. Even big streamers, like professional video game player like Zizaran, took a while to even recognize that he missed this one. Steel Mage as well, I do believe in the first character. So very easy to miss. Again, check it out, right? And this one, again, you need to actually select the bonus after you put in the 2 charms. I forgot to select it the first time, so I think it is pretty easy to miss actually. So remember to select it, all right? Next one, let's go to Act 3. Act 3 Normal. This one, you are going to get an additional 30 spirit here by killing Ignaduk, the Broomstick Witch. And yeah, again, another spirit gem, so very nice. This one, yeah, I just prioritize taking it. This is the Venom Crypt thing. So you will find a quest item in the Venom Crypt, which is in kind of like you'll find the entrance to it in the first area after you get out of town in Act 3. And you will find this area, you go to it, you will explore it. Normally it is like somewhere in the middle of the map, by the way. And you will find the quest item, you return to town, you will return the quest, and you will be given a choice, 3 choices basically. The first one in Normal is going to be Stun Threshold. The second one is going to be Elemental Ailment Threshold. And I forgot the third one, what it's going to be. But I don't think it's that good, at least for all the characters that I have played so far. Normally, personally, I saw a lot of people recommend taking Stun Threshold because stun is very annoying. But personally, I would like to take the Elemental Ailment Threshold. Why? Because, well, it's simple. So if you want to solve stun, you can use 1 charm. But if you want to solve elemental ailments, which there are many of them. You need me to shock, you need me to freeze, you need me to ignite, you need a lot of things. So elemental ailment threshold, in my opinion, is a little bit more valuable overall. Even though stun is very good, but you can deal with stun, I think, easier, right? So personally, just personally, I always go for elemental ailment threshold. I could be wrong, but that is my choice. Just want to lay it out there. And last but not least, the 2 passive points. The silverback monkey here is very easy to find. You will not miss him. He probably kills the most hardcore character like in the first day or so, maybe even in the first week. This thing hits very hard. If you play in softcore, you can just retry him, but try to just avoid him around when he do the slam, or just run around the pillar. You'll be okay. 2 passive point. When you kill him, he drop. You used it by right click. You get 2 points. This one is a little bit tricky. So this is, you need to find the sacrificial heart. This part is after you actually get to the gateway to go through time, to travel through time, I believe to the past, and then you will find the sacrificial heart randomly drop in Utzao, or there's another zone that is very hard to pronounce as well. But one of the 2 zones, you will find sacrificial heart randomly drop. Often, I do believe it is from like a very big monster that wield a sword, like Aztec, looked like a chief that wield a sword, but it is quite random. Sometimes I see it drop here, sometimes there. So just like go through the zone and probably you will find it. If you don't find it in the first zone, you go into Utzao eventually, and Agarath. Okay, Agarath and Utzao. So Utzao is the first zone, Agarath is the second one. You will find it, I think. And then you need to find a second part of this one. You need to find a sacrificial altar. Normally it is in, I would say, the top right corner of Agarath. At least I often find it there, but you need to explore the zone. You need to like basically hug the wall, just go through the edge of the maps and try to find the altar. When you get the sacrificial heart, you will see the sacrificial altar. When you get close to it, it is going to be green quest marker on the map, and you go there, you put in the heart, you pick up the sacrificial blade or sacrificial dagger, and you stab it. Just basically a bunch of clicking, right? And then you will get 2 points. So this one, it's a little bit confusing. It's not very well explained in the game, but here it is. You can just look for like a tutorial that's specifically tied to this one. You just look up like POE2 sacrificial heart, and somebody can show you that. I do believe there is a lot of videos on the YouTube already, so I will not talk about this one anymore. Anyway, next one is going to be Act 1 Cruel. So in here, you see, we no longer have the spirit like in Act 1 normal. We only have the same 2 passive point from Crowbell and Una's Hut quest, so same as Act 1, and 10% code rest from killing Beira, right? Very simple. And in Act 1 here, still underground, we, instead of getting only 20 flat life, now you get 8% maximum life. This, by the way, there is one little thing that I want to mention. So there's one particular case you might not want to get this. So there is a build around the demon form of the Infernalist that you try to go as low life as possible, and taking this is actually a negative stat to your character in that sense. That is the only case you don't want this. Other than that, this is just pure goodness. All right. So if you're a pro and you play that build, then maybe you can consider not taking this one, and even the 20 life in the Act 1 norm. Act 2, as I mentioned, there is nothing different from cruel to normal, so I will not mention it again. And we go to Act 3. So Act 3, basically the same, but there are 2 changes. So the first one, killing Ignaduk now gives you 40 spirit instead of 30, so that is extra nice. So in the campaign total, if you completed all the spirit quests in Act 1, Act 3, and then Act 3 Cruel or Act 6, you will get a total of 100 spirit. And then the 3 choices here, I want to mention my own opinion. So it is going to give you 5-0 attribute, and then 10% chaos resistant. So on attribute stacking characters, we take attribute, obviously. 5-0 stat is very good. But on most character, except if you go CI, I would recommend you to take the 10% chaos resistant. I don't even remember the third option because I think it is just not as good as the other ones in most cases, at least from for the builds that I have played. So if you play CI, well, just maybe take the 5 attribute, because attribute requirement is quite a problem in this game actually, and you need to actually deal with it. So that is very nice. If you don't need the chaos rest, take the attribute. Normally you should take the chaos rest in most other characters anyway. So that is everything. I hope this helps some of you guys out there. This is longer than I wanted, but I think it is well deserved to be long because there's a lot of things, and I want to mention all the notes that I think are important. And yeah, I will try to section the video so you can just keep track easier. And again, if you find this content helpful, please consider to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It is the best way that you can support me. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.